Good morning, Bo, and RadishPriceGuide.com. Can't start the day without either. Let's Bo.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh.
It's Friday, April 10th. Look, there's Tech Super. And we're going to talk
Morning.
to, we have quite the show for us today. Tech, start us out. Where are we going? What are we doing?
I think the first thing we're going to do, like you said, we got a big show. We got 59 minutes here to get it all in. I think we're going to go to Slappy White to start us off. He's hiding somewhere. There he is.
Awesome.
Hey, Slappy, how are you?
Good. I'm not used to you guys being like on the ball, like with the 59-minute show. Like, Rue, I love it. There's a lot to get.
We're pros, man. We're pros. We're the pros from Dover.
There is a lot to do. I guess I did forget to say who everybody is. I'm Rue, and with us today is, we've got Cursive Anthony. There we go. We've got Seth from Mainly Breaks. Eric, Mr. Hop with the Card Society. And Tech Super, of course, host of the show.
Well,
Slappy, what do you got? You got some changes to the Radish Price Guide you want to tell us about?
I do. And first of all, I want to thank you guys for letting me break. What is it? For folks who don't know, is that Tex is a huge movie fan. And so what are we doing? We're breaking the fifth wall. Is that what we're doing here?
Fourth wall.
The fourth wall. What's the fifth wall when we break that?
I'm not at liberty to say on a public airway.
It sounds like Dimensions, the fifth dimension.
Yes, I was gonna say it's a Marvel movie. You're in the wrong. We're in the wrong time.
Well, so I wanted to just bring up a big change in Radish Price Guide for folks. Like, obviously, you've seen Borilla, who always comes on, did the open for the show today. But at Radish Price Guide is that we scrape the data for the eBay sales. That's where you've always found it. That's where 95% of all sales happen. And you do have, you'll have some stuff in Facebook. You'll have some stuff in Discord. Those are all non-marketplace deals that haven't been captured. And so one of the things that, Rob, who does all the work on the Radish Price Guide, he's the developer, he's the inspiration for all this and does all the hard work. He and I have talked a lot about the peer-to-peer sales. And what's interesting is when we first were looking at the Radish Price Guide, we figured with the growth of Boba that the eBay sales, like in a year, they would dwarf the peer-to-peer sales. And that's happening. We're talking tens of thousands every week are sold on eBay. But some of the most important cards, right? Like the one-of-ones, there's 899 one-of-ones in the Griffey set. It's very few that are ever sold on eBay. That is all community driven. So when we don't have that, market data. We also don't have it for comps, right? That's the biggest thing when you want to comp a card. You're like, well, let me look and see, like, where's this trading? So enter the idea we had, and we said, listen, let's do off eBay sales. And I'll be honest with you guys, like, one of the reasons why I'm a big proponent of this, we have the same data that Card Ladder has, 130 point, eBay. It's the final sales price. It's not what is listed. It's what the offer is they accepted. So you're getting the same data. You're getting a specialized guide just for Bow Battle. But I wanted something more. And so, like, I'm a really big proponent. And Rob is obviously, look at how he rolled this out. He as well. But I want this as a mode. The big guys are never going to take the time to be like, how do we work with the community to capture community sales? This is something we can do that nobody else has done, and I don't think they ever will do. So anyway, on the screen, I don't want to take up too much of the time, but there's a little box. You can see the little blue check mark on the screen for those on desktop. Mobile, it's a little bit hard. Below the Radish Price Guide, there's a box that says include off eBay sales and prices. You just check that whether you want to include them, or you can uncheck it if you don't. If you say, listen, I don't want to include off eBay sales, then you don't have to see those in your search results. And just to be clear, what happens is at the top, there's something on the menu bar that says submit sale. When you click on that, you'll go ahead and submit your sale. And this doesn't work if we don't have the community feedback. So we need folks submitting sales. Appreciate everybody who's done it already. We have a lot of sales that people have submitted already. But what happens is you submit the sale, then currently a human being reviews it. I'm not going to say in the future it won't happen, but right now it's a human review. We look at it. We're like, is somebody trying to manipulate this? Did somebody fat finger it? So we look it over to make sure it's a reasonable figure, and then we hit approve. And we have a group of people who helps us do this. It's not just one person. So I'd like to keep it human as long as possible so we can do that. And so we approve that. So just to let you know, the data that goes in there, it's all been reviewed by humans to make sure it's legitimate. And you can always choose to exclude it. All right. I think that's the gist of it. I didn't know if you had any questions, but that's the newest thing at Radish Price Guide.
Well, thanks, Slappy.
Yeah, has anybody used this yet? Are there many peer-to-peer sales that have been inputted?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like we've actually had a list going. It's been great. People actually
Okay.
have submitted them. So once this went live, it went live yesterday about 4:00 Eastern. Of course, this is Good Morning Bo live on April 10th, Friday, and so on April 9th it went live. So there are sales that are in there.
Do you have something you can pull up really quick? Do you know one off the top of your head you could show us?
I did yesterday when I was spot checking all the hard work that Rob did, and I'm trying to think.
Slappy loves to put us on the spot. I love that I now get to put him on the spot.
I just want to say real
This
quick,
is very
kudos
rare.
for that, Slappy. I mean, way to separate yourself from the big boys, and Radis Digital soon to be one of the big boys because of this. Because no one else is going to take the time to do this, like you said. It's an amazing moving forward for you guys. It's awesome.
Slappy, is it true you're looking to buy Street and Smith and do a physical price guide to at some point down the road?
Oh, I remember that.
Tough stuff.
Tough stuff. I
can
prefer
smell
tough stuff,
that.
I must say.
They
Yes.
were this thick.
Oh yeah, it was like a phone book every
Like a
month.
Uline catalog. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that,
Oh, the good old days.
You put me on the spot, Tex, and I think thank you for the kind words. So here's an example, which is we have into this something T, and you can see that the check mark is there for include off eBay sales, and so this is the last sale says $50 as of January 18th. If you take it off, the previous sale is $30 as of January 5th. So if you're somebody who's selling this, you want to know that there was a community transaction that was 60% more since that transaction in December, right? And it's a more recent date. Now, if you're somebody who's buying it, you're going to want to keep this unclicked, and you're going to show them the data that shows, well, it was $30 last time. If you're the seller, you're going to show them the last sale price. If you're the buyer, you're going to show them the last eBay sale price. But so that's the type of thing. You just click that box. And again, you can do that from the main page search, or you can do it in the individual card. You can just click it while you're here looking at the card, and it'll change it. Now, of course, for some of the examples, we really are going for those that have no sales data at all. And you'll see it'll say last sale, nothing, versus last sale, what it is. That's where we really want to do it. But we're also including all these other sales. So you can get more recent data than December.
Awesome. I can't wait to start using it. See if any of my bigger cards have any peer-to-peer sales.
Yeah. Oh, and the final thing I'll say before I go is, so again, please head to radishpriceguide.com, go up to submit sale, and go ahead and enter in your transactions as you do it. It really helps the community. Is like this will make, and again, like to go and search cards, there's no charge to ever go in and charge to search for any cards. We offer some premium services, so folks can for $5 a month. There's a whole lot of bells and whistles that folks can do. But the 90% of everything on this site is free. So you can always search up cards. You can always look at valuations. So to give back to a better community, so you have better tools, it's like it takes all of us to do it, and you'll benefit other people, and hopefully they'll reciprocate and benefit you. What are you laughing at, Tex?
Someone, Jorzane in the comments.
Yeah, let's
took a
show
nice
that
shot at me.
All right. Well, thanks guys for having me.
Oh,
Thanks,
thanks
Slappy.
for being here. Yeah, we love having you.
Yeah, now
Slappy.
get out.
Anytime. Awesome.
Rue, where are we going next? I think we're going to Ham Fam. Is that correct?
That's what I know. We're going to talk with Kyle at HamFam, one of the newest breakers, at least boba breakers. My understanding is Mr. Ham there has been breaking for a long hot minute, but not so much in the boba arena. Is that true?
Yeah, so I started streaming in 2023.
Oh my goodness.
Out of my third bedroom. I stole it from my wife. And I was breaking football. And I built a following, and I ended up having to stop doing it because of my other business. And I opened up a card shop about 5 months ago. And so I started back streaming, and I lost my butt completely. And I was depressed and sad.
Oh.
And then I had this little short bald guy kept coming into my store.
Oh, is his name Sully?
Yeah, I think it is. He's a
I was
Yankee.
just guessing. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
He kept coming in, and legitimately in my head, I was like, "This dude is a freaking nerd."
Can be
And-
said about all of us, most likely.
Yeah.
And
So he kept
apparently
coming in.
he's
He
average
kept
height.
showing me boba.
Average height.
He
He's
was
average.
like a little kid on Christmas. He was showing me all of his new prizes. You know, like look at this one, look at this one. And I said, just send me a link, man. Okay, I'll join a break. So I join a break. Don't know what I'm doing. I get PB buckets on a pick 2. I don't know who to pick. I'm sitting there in the comments going, Sully, who do I get? He goes, take PB. I hit a PB hex.
Wow.
That's my first big hit. It was my second stream ever. So that's how I got into it. And that's been a couple months ago.
That hooked you at that point?
I was done. And now that's who they say the PC picks you. And PB chose me. And it's pretty terrible because she's a tough one to collect.
She
But,
is. Yeah.
Yeah, so I decided to dive in. I said, this is it. This is what I want to stream. I was sitting there watching all the big streamers, and I said, it's game on. And I know there's been some stories about my product that's behind me. And I talked to Slappy a little bit, and yeah, I just started hunting. And I have a list of all the different places that I bought product.
Yeah.
And
What did you have quite the process, I'm told.
So have you ever heard of the Shop app?
Is it in
Yes.
a spreadsheet or is it handwritten? That'll
Handwritten.
tell us a lot about you.
Yeah,
Handwritten.
It's handwritten. Listen,
Oof.
I'm an idea guy. I'm not a computer guy. I don't know how I made it through college. It was terrible. But the Shop app, okay, I use it to track my shipments whenever I order stuff. Well, I found out it has a marketplace. So I said, you know what? Bo Jackson Battle Arena, California. I buy my first hobby boxes from a hobby store in California. For people that don't know, I'm just outside Auburn, Alabama.
Okay.
Craigslist.
You're on misconnections and Craigslist? That's the word. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I haven't been on Craigslist in so long. I was like, I know there's another marketplace. What's the name of it? I Googled, what's an old school marketplace online? And Craigslist came up. So I find this guy in Craigslist, Washington State. I get a message on Facebook. Hey man, you must be really hunting this product considering you're from Alabama and you're in my Craigslist in Washington. So I bought hobby boxes from him. Facebook Marketplace, of course, is where I found the big haul. And I've laid in bed for hours and I moved my location across the whole country. I searched the whole U.S.
Really?
Yes. And that's how. So I searched the whole U.S. I bought some off of TikTok shop.
Really?
Uh,
Tease them. Now, what do you don't have to tell us what you're paying, but are you paying, like, are you buying from people that don't necessarily know what they have and you're getting more of a deal?
I haven't
Or
taken advantage of anybody.
okay.
I mean, like, I haven't had to tell them because, I mean, people have gotten pretty smart. You know, all they got to do is,
Right.
even if they don't know what it is, go online, Google it. And, I mean, if they get on eBay, they can see stuff is selling.
Mhm.
You know, so I've gotten everything really reasonable. And I haven't overpaid, but I haven't underpaid either. But, you know, the big, I got Alpha Update and the Griffey stuff. It was two brothers. Well, I didn't know about the first brother.
Was that a pause real quick? Was that a pause between Alpha and Update? Because it sounded like Alpha Update, but I'm pretty sure there's some Alpha and
Yes.
some Update,
I
right?
can see it in the back.
We just want to clarify, right? We want to clarify.
Yes, there is
Separate.
Alpha Edition, Alpha Update, and the Griffey. So I found a brother. He's closing down his card shop, and he's all TCG. I call him, and he's like, "Yeah, this stuff just was never popular here," and so we just took it off the shelves and put it in the back. But we kept buying every time they put it out. And so I make a handshake deal with him. It's a pretty big deal. He goes, "Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. my brother, he's shutting his store down too. He's got more than I do. And I was like, hold up, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, like all the stuff I just listed, he's got the same amount or more. So put it this way, me and my best friend and his son, we drove, what, 15 and a half hours one way.
Oof.
Wow.
And we drove 30 hours in less than 36 hours. Like we got an Airbnb for 3 hours.
Wow.
I mean, if I
That's
ever
insane.
felt like a drug dealer, it was then.
Yeah,
They
really.
wanted cash.
You got to come back and do
trust
those
you.
breaks. I hear you.
I
Just trying to make it across the border.
I have to acknowledge that Seth said missed connections when you said
Yes.
Craigslist, because that is absolutely hilarious. And Pegasus threw out casual encounters for boba, and I just putting it into the universe, things that perhaps Slappy can talk to Rob about making. I can see the whole app. People are meeting, and it's always in some shady place, right? Because it's like in the back alley. You're like, oh, you've got boba? Yeah. No, I'll show up. Like, I'll be there. What do you need? You need my mother's maiden name? Got it. Like, what kind of boba do you have? I will be there. So,
Listen, I couldn't believe
that's
within
funny.
my first show, I was like, I'm putting all this product directly behind me. Somebody's going to recognize it. The first show I do with all the product behind me, I start seeing names I've never seen before. I'm like, who's that? Who's that? And I see Galileo come in. I was like, yeah, he's not supposed to be in here. Like, so word got out pretty quickly that some newbie got a hold of Alpha.
Now, Ham, are you're in the Discord and everything, correct?
Yeah,
Have-
so
have you been?
I've bought on Discord. So once I got into it, and like I've built quite a few relationships. I buy and trade, trying to get my PBs, and
Yeah.
I buy autos for chasers and stuff like that. But so I bought, other than the large amount behind me, I bought the majority of my Griffey hobby and stuff like that through Discord, and I bought some from Cursive.
Awesome. That's great. It's phenomenal. Now you have a big break coming up this weekend, correct?
Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, it's boba history. So we're doing a triple jumbo break, but it's going to include an alpha jumbo, an alpha update jumbo, and a Griffey jumbo. And
You are not mistaken.
And I'll tell you, I'm not gonna lie, that is exciting.
Historic, for sure.
Yeah.
That is exciting, but I'm almost more excited about the chasers I'm putting up, because I only have one Bo Jackson, one Bo Jax. That is going to represent Griffey. And then I have a Magic Fire Auto that's going to represent the update set. And then I have a Swoops Bubblegum Auto that's going to represent Alpha.
Dang.
You got to show the swoops. I know you got it nearby.
Looks like I'm spending some money this weekend.
Whoa.
Oh, Slappy, where's our producer? Get him up in the center square here.
Oh,
there we
yeah,
go.
bring it closer.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
Oh,
I saw that card and I was
Boba.
like, it's mine. I'm taking it. I
I
can't.
can't wait to add that to my collection.
Hey, I'll take it. Now we did hit
Oh,
this.
what is that?
Heyo.
We did a single hobby box break. All right, so we pulled a Peppers Brawl Blizzard. I feel like I don't see Peppers very often. And
No,
all of
he's
sudden-
a tough hit.
Yeah, we hit two. So we hit the Blizzard, and then I see the 1 of 1, and I peek the bottom, and it's an auto. I start panicking. But hey, that's number 2 for Ham Fam so far.
That's amazing.
How do I be a part of the Ham Fam with that luck? I mean, you've been breaking for how long, and you got 2 supers already?
Hey, I told people, like, I'm not trying to be, I don't know, pushy, but I feel like I pulled my first super 10 boxes in.
Oh man! Now is that staying in your PC or is that?
No. So that was live. I pulled both.
Oh,
of my
that was in a
supers
rip.
live. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who hit it? Do you know?
Fred VA hit the Destroyer, and I'm not sure on the Peppers. I can't remember.
Oh.
Sully probably knows.
That's
Beautiful
awesome.
card.
So tomorrow you've got your big show. It's going to be random. It's a squad break, right?
Oh.
Like, and it's starting at $1 every spot, right? You're
Every
doing an
spot starts
auction.
at $1.
Not right now.
There's
Okay.
only 110 spots.
Mhm.
Every spot is going to be guaranteed a feature. You're going to be guaranteed at least characters from 2 different sets. And a lot of people don't know is we're including power spots. And so you're going to look at it kind of funny, but it's going to have a G or an A beside it. We're going to have a small power break. So there's going to be a guaranteed sliding kid or a guaranteed sliding bow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's going to be
Awesome.
included in the spots. And we've also,
And what time?
we recently,
What
we
time
hit
is
a
this?
hex sliding kid.
You had a hex sliding kid? Nuts.
Yeah.
I need one of those. It's the only one
Well,
I
now
don't
you know
have
where
on
it's
the
at.
kid sliding. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
the hex.
Ham fam, what time tomorrow? Tell people where to find
It
you.
is 10 a.m. Central, so 11 Eastern.
11
going live.
Eastern tomorrow on Whatnot. 3 jumbos. It's be there, be square. Let's pull some heat.
One last
Hey,
question.
I've
one
already
last
said it.
question
I'll
from the
shave my
players.
head if I hit the Bojack Super Auto.
Ham,
Yeah, I
how are
think
we
you
doing the
should.
plays, Ham?
The plays will be auctioned off at the end. We'll have a play spot for Griffey,
All
the
plays or
update,
individual?
and Alpha.
There we go. I like it.
Awesome. It's going to be wild. So tomorrow, is Ham Fam your Whatnot? Like, are you Ham Fam on Whatnot?
I'm Ham Fam Breaks.
Ham Fam Breaks. Excellent. All right, everybody go follow him, bookmark him. Get ready for the big triple jumbo break tomorrow.
Killer.
It's going
Awesome.
to be awesome.
I need a hat in this color scheme too, Ham. Come on,
Oh,
buddy.
already got them made. I got to go pick them up after this.
All right, gotcha.
Did you mean the Chiefs colors, cursive? Is that what you were saying? I couldn't
Oh,
quite. It's hard to see you.
Hey, Ham Fam, quick before you sign off, I just want to shout out the amount of work it takes to create squads and across various sets. People don't really understand.
Well, I have to give
so
that
much
credit.
time.
I have to give that credit to somebody else. And
Well,
they
whoever
they
did it.
came in clutch. So we have tweaked it, but Herg with the Arena of 7 came
Way
in
to go,
clutch and donated a list that he had already made and put in the work. So super appreciative for Herg coming in with that. And I just want to get that clarified. Okay. I have done a lot of work, but Herg came in clutch with that. And Sully, shout out to Sully. Sully is a hustler. Don't let him fool you with his smooth remarks and calling you on the phone and sweet talking you. He is a hustler.
I love it. I love it. I
Smooth
love it.
operator.
And I mean, we have to acknowledge Cody's question. Has anyone ever bought a break spot while coaching baseball? That's a totally different Good Morning Bo, and we should do it. Where have you bought a spot from? And that would be, I'm sure we all have a place we've been where we probably weren't supposed to be buying spots. But we did it. So
Church?
I've seen that one. I've heard that one before.
I might have hit 2 butterfly stings with T-Roy during church.
Well,
Bobby
okay.
is my church. That's what we're all saying. That's
Yes,
what we
yes.
do, but-
Well, Ham Fam, we are so looking forward to seeing you. We are gonna have a little chat here. Cursive, you're gonna bring on Mrs. BP for us. So, Ham Fam, we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m.
Alrighty.
Eastern,
Thank
for
y'all.
an awesome break. Can't wait. Thanks for joining us.
All right, see y'all.
Take
Thanks,
care.
brother.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right, yeah, transitioning. We got Mrs. BP Card Company coming in and tell us a little bit about what she's doing with Bojack.
Well,
Oh, did we just
Oh.
lose cursive?
Oh,
What
no,
happened?
he's back. Oh, I don't think Slappy wants you introducing.
I think
Is
that
what
was
just happened?
I think there was a bit of an operator error on our
We're trying
producer's
to bring
part.
someone on and took someone off. Let's just bring her on and let her get into it here.
Awesome. I love it. Good morning, Mrs.
Hey,
BP.
there she is.
How is my Boba family?
Doing
We're
wonderful.
good.
Doing great. Excited to
Good
have
to
you
see you.
on.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited to share with you. We have been doing so great. I am just going to tell you something. Boba changed my life. And not only my life as an educator, but my life is not believer or collecting things. I am a person that loses everything. I don't like collecting anything. and that really changed my life because I am really like taking care of cards. I'm teaching kids to be careful with that. So it's been different. Like it was like a complete change in my life. So it's been
Wonderful.
awesome.
Yeah. Now, so tell us a little about your story. You're an educator and you've been using the boba cards in your classroom, correct?
Yes. So I'm from Mexico City, proudly Mexican, and I have been in North Carolina for almost 5 years. And I came here to teach English for speakers of other languages. So my education is based on uh, TESOL teaching, so teaching English for speakers for other languages. Um, so I am now the multilingual lead teacher at Keep Durham Middle School, and I have been there for 2 years. And the kids don't really want to learn with anything, so they just want to be with their phones all day. Technology is absorbing them a lot. And as I was telling you, so Boba came into my life in a very unexpected way. At first, it was like my husband, Bo, and BP Card Company. It was like, do you want to see these cards? I was like, I don't like athletes. Oh, but they girls, I don't know anything about sports. And he's a super lover of all sports, and he was watching every single baseball and football game. And I was like, I didn't like them very much, but I started taking like, oh, this is interesting because I love learning. So anything that it's learning, it's like, okay. So when I was like checking all the cards and just exploring and learning the game and being part of the community through BP Card Company, I started buying cards and getting into break to bring them to my classroom. So, and when I started showing to the kids, the reaction was immediate. The kids were so excited and genuinely excited about learning. So I started handing them cards, and they needed to investigate who the athlete behind that card was. And my students started looking for me every day. Like sometimes I was doing another kind of stuff, and they were like, "Hey, are we playing today? Hey, are we doing Boba today?" So without even realizing it, they were reading, they were doing math, they were exploring their thinking, but it didn't stop it there. They started about learning about the athletes and investigating about Bo Jackson. They made their Black History Month project about Brian Coe, and they needed to investigate about athletes that were not in the set and making drawings of their own cards and inventing their own cards. So I was like, who is this? Because I didn't know. So I was asking BP Card Company, like, is this athlete in the set? And he was like, no, they did a good research, So it was like, kids, tell me, what team do they play for? What did they accomplish? And they knew everything. So they started researching, and they are learning, and they are connecting to real stories. So that's when it clicked to me as an educator.
What grade was this again?
Sorry?
What grade was this again?
It is kids from 6, 7, 8 grades.
Nice. And do they have any favorite athletes that you see kind of get brought up reoccurring? Is there someone they kind of lean into?
Yes. So one of my students, the first time I show one card, it was a base card. It was a D Harp. And it was like, oh, Dr. Pritchard, this is Dylan Harper. I was like, and who's this guy? Tell me, explain me. So they were so excited to share it, So every card is text, every move requires math, and every decision requires a strategy and critical thinking. So I thought, this is literacy, this is real thinking, and this is real learning. So these little after school club, and it became like wow for them. And my leadership team support me every day, and they were like, I don't understand about the game, but I see the kids are interested and they are learning. So go ahead. Whatever you are doing is working. So I receive a lot of support by my principal, my director of operations, my multilingual manager, and I share with all the multilingual teachers in the state. So they are super interested about to hear about boba.
That's amazing. Now, where are you getting? I assume you're handing out just base cards and paper cards. I assume you're not handing out, rads and linoleums and stuff. But where are you getting a majority of your cards that you're giving out? And do you need cards? Because I know I have a ton of paper cards just like laying around. I'd love to send you out some you could use in your class. And I'm sure there's other community members that would love to do that too. Is that something you need or would want?
The kids, we were like trying to build decks. So BP Card Company donated like tons of cards for us.
Oh, okay.
So he came on a Saturday school and he brought like all his stuff. Something that I need to tell you is that our school is a very low income school. Most of our kids are fostered kids. They depend maybe on the school meals to eat. So they are very low income. So they do really need all kind of support. So even having these cards, it was like participations. Every time they were doing something great, I was just handing them a card, and it was a paper card. Then I think I was entering to rubrics, and I was getting some foils because sometimes I am not the best to hit good cards for myself. So I just hit like foils. So I started giving the kids foils, and when they were getting the foils, they were like, oh my God, they were like the best cards ever. When BP came to the school, he showed like his autographs and his hexes and these big cards, we got, and they were like, oh my God. So they treasure those cards. Like they have them in their top loaders and they start building their decks. Yeah. So any donation that you can do to the school is very well appreciated. And when they started building their decks and I started teaching them how to play and reading the plays, because for us or adults, and it's very natural just to read the plays. But when you are a multilingual learner and you have English as your second language, that is my case too, and you want to understand these if clauses that are in the plays, so you have one instruction and then you have another thing you need to do. So it's just like a lot of reading comprehension. Mm-hmm. So the kids were like, okay, so I cannot do this, and then I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then you need to put another play to stack it, and then another to stack it and have 3 plays in one battle. And it was a lot for them to it was just a lot. So we have schools in Charlotte, in Halifax, in Gaston, North Carolina, in Durham, and we can make this a whole state project because our multilingual manager is all into it now, and he wants to have more cards for everybody and all the kids in the Keep North Carolina, not only Keep Durham, So I am very proud of myself that I could just spread a little bit, these and it's been this success, this opportunity, this is ownership, and we're gonna make the first tournament for kids. So we're having this tournament on May 9th. That is going to be a Saturday school, and we are gonna have 1 sealed blaster for every kid that enter in the first round, because now we have a wait list. I cannot have all the multilingual kids, but all of them are super excited. So we have 17 kids right now.
And 17? Mrs. BP, are there kids that still need sponsorship? I know that
Yes.
we were able to, it was on Whatnot that we were able to find a kiddo if we wanted to sponsor them. And so if anybody knows Alan is being sponsored by Deck by KJ. He's an absolute crusher. He's going to take down the whole tournament. He's going to win it all. We can't wait to have him as a hero here at Deck by KJ. No, I'm kidding. But he's super duper cute and sent the sweetest thank you video. And all we did was give a little bit of money to fund a blaster. And so I'm assuming you probably maybe need some more folks to do that.
Yeah. So we have
Yeah. What exactly are you looking for as far as donations?
we want sealed blasters.
Okay.
And we found it like in $65 is what they are right now. So we put the kids to be a sponsor in the Whatnot from BP Car Company. So you can go to the shop in Whatnot, BP Car Company, and you are gonna find the kid with their favorite hot dog that you can sponsor. The kids are gonna make an essay, are gonna send you a big shout out and thank you. And my objective is when they open their blasters in the tournament, is that we can have maybe T. Roy comes and helps us. So I talk with him, and maybe Joey, people that are here in North Carolina, just to be able to buy them their singles that they get, and they get in the blasters, so they can go home with a Walmart gift card or a Food Lion gift card, and they can actually bring money to their homes, and they can use it for their household and be able to pay something, because they are not going to need the cards. If they hit something big, it would be better that they bring a gift card home and they can have some money for groceries. That is my objective.
Now, are you looking for donations along those lines also? Like if somebody wanted to send, maybe, didn't have a child to sponsor, because I see there's only, looks like there's 4 kids left to sponsor.
2 now.
Try
I
and
just
grab
bought,
one.
I just bought Alex
did
and Liliana.
It's going to be done in about 5 minutes.
Team Liliana.
Multitasking.
Yeah, so the winner of the tournament, it's gonna bring a all pay expenses to Washington DC to be in the field tournament double mega to play with Rio.
Nice.
So that is something that BP Car Company is a price that BP Car Company is gonna pay, and we're gonna take care of that. So the school needs all kind of donations. Like, we are in a very huge struggle. That we are only Black and brown school. This is what we have right now. So we are maybe 70% Hispanic, 30% Black, and all our kids need all kind of support, like clothes, groceries, and everything. But let me tell you something, guys. Boba changed their lives. So they are investigating, they are reading, they are not in TikTok anymore, just watching stupid stuff. So they are learning about athletes. They are listening to the breaks. So they go with Rue and they listen how she speaks, and they are learning.
Oh no, they don't hear any bad words, do they?
He's like, well, they're learning all that too. That's part of it.
Culture.
Hey, anytime learning is good learning. Learning is learning.
They can quote you and say, what the actual teacher, can I say that word? No, you can't. No.
Now, have you seen an improvement in their grades and maybe their social skills and communication skills?
I can give you real data about that. So Daniel Smith, that it's my multilingual manager in the state, was bringing me all the data that all their reading improved at least in their last IA3, improve at least a 15% from the last IA, just because of the way they are paying attention in how to read. And it's just a paragraph play, guys. And we don't notice it, but it's just really amazing. The impact.
And Mrs. BP, let's talk about just also what grades, right? You said 6th, 7th, 8th. So middle school is a hard time, period, right? Then throw in the fact that maybe your basic needs aren't met. So clothing, food, shelter, those things aren't met. And now now you're giving them something that gives them somewhere to put their focus elsewhere. And it's, it's almost subliminally teaching them. And I just think that's such an amazing way to use anything, but to specifically use boba. I mean, what an incredible way to use the Bo Jackson Battle Arena product to make our community a better place, and to give, kids who probably, like you said, probably aren't getting a lot of this at home necessarily. They're getting it at school. You have a wait list. How deep is your wait list for your tournament on May 9th?
So now we have a wait list of 18 kids for the next tournament we're gonna make. So I'm telling you, boba is not just a game. It's a bridge between community and education, between engagement and learning, between who our students are and who they can become. So I am just really proud to be part of that. And this is what happens when community, education, and opportunity come together and kids win.
Okay, well, I think it's time to take a quick pause, and I think it's time for a little bit of applause for Mrs. BP.
Yeah.
Because that's really...
Thank you.
Let me sing real quick. I think this warms my heart so much. I'm a social worker and I work with kids and mostly marginalized populations. And when I was on your one break and I saw that you were doing this, I just felt like, and I didn't know you were Mr. PP all that well, but it just seemed though you epitomize what it means to be a member of the community, like going out and doing something for the next generation. I love everything about it. And I know the community that I'm seeing, they're going to be behind you 100%, and they're going to make sure you and these kids succeed. So everyone's going to win here.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have to worry about needing cards or anything for a little while after this show.
No.
I think I'll definitely be sending a package out, and I think a lot of other people will too.
And once again, the email address is bpcardcompany@yahoo.com, right? That's the best way to get a hold of you or Mr. BP if people have questions from the show. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Rue. And also in the whatnot, so if you go to BP Card Company, that's very easy too.
Okay. Awesome. I know Cursive has a question for you. I also wanted to just ask you real quick. I know that when I popped onto a show, I don't know, this has been a couple weeks now, 3-4 weeks ago, you were taking over. You were manning the ship for Mr. BP for a few minutes while he had to go and do something. And you were doing your best Mr. BP impression. And it was killing me. It was so funny. So I think it leads perfectly into the questions Cursive has for you. Could you give us a good Mr. BP impersonation here, like he's live on Whatnot?
Oh, it's live at the bottom, guys. Live at the bottom. We are gonna hit these bangers. So this is Cam sent something that I don't want to forget. So your PC chooses you. So this was the first card I pulled from a blaster.
Wow.
So
Jeez, what an amazing
I haven't
card.
seen this card anywhere else, and I love it. It's my favorite one, and I do PC Ramponage, and the kids made a super lovely presentation about Rampone, and I love it. So that's why I really love my students, and I appreciate your support with this project. And I appreciate my leadership team because they are all supporting with this and they believe on me. So that is a big deal for me too. And I want the kids to have a little bit something every day that is not just, something that is not meaningful. So meaningful learning comes from meaningful teaching. So I think I have done a little bit different for them, that it's just a game, but it has a huge purpose behind.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I have a couple questions for you before I jump into that. So I think representation matters. You're talking about the diversity or lack of diversity in your school. Coming from areas like that myself, I was in speech to like 4th grade, and comic books was something that really helped me with my speech. So I'll be on doing some breaks in the morning going forward. So hopefully, a little representation for your kids in that fact. But we did have some questions regarding A couple things. The BP, as far as your guys' card company, the images that you guys use, as well as I know your husband has a Showtime card and a Bow card that he would probably like to show off as well.
Yeah, we go live at 4:20 every day. So I think we're some of the.
I think he wants you to show.
Yeah, I think it was the Keith Grilling from yesterday. That
Well, we have a couple up to there. You go. We have it up here. So if you guys have it with you, we have it live on the screen, so you don't have to find it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, good. Oh my God.
Technology, we got you guys.
Yeah.
I was downstairs when we saw the 190 on the corner of the card.
Wow.
And I was like, hold it. I want to see it in person. It's here too, guys. So look at these Nuke from it was from a double mega. It was from a double
wow.
mega.
Was it a one double mega power break, right?
It was a super quick power break with just one double mega.
What
And
a
I
banger.
was like, oh my, that is the thing I want the kids to really pull on the tournament. And we can help them like, hey, I want to buy this card, and I give you like some grocery cards, gift cards, Amazon gift cards, or they really want to get on the gibbies on whatnot, but they don't have a debit card. So I just want to get them like these Visa prepaid cards. So bangers,
that's amazing.
Bangers from double megas, guys.
I think Cursive was asking about those two there.
And these two, Cursive, I think these two.
Yep. Appreciate that. Well, thank you for your time, and we can't wait to bookmark some of your guys' upcoming shows, and hopefully you guys can join us again sometime.
Yeah, we can't wait to hear what Alan does on May 9th. Can't wait to hear. So we'll definitely ask for a report back, please.
And just a huge shout out to everybody in the boba community who's helped out so far and who's going to help out. You guys are freaking amazing.
Appreciate
you're doing amazing work. Thank you. KJ, how phenomenal is that?
Oof.
Oh my God, amazing. She's amazing. They're amazing. I mean, it becomes a little probably old hat, and I think I say this every single Whatnot stream we have at some point, how much the community means to me, to Heffrey, it's ultimately why we do it. Like, I know that there's people who aren't going to buy into every break, who can't buy into every break. And, we encourage them, if they want to, please be there, like get into gibbies, right? Like just hang out. You don't have to buy anything because at the end of the day, do we have to sell this spots in order to keep doing it? Yes. But it's not at the top of the list. The top of the list is, engagement with our community, learning about one another, being funny. I mean, it's positive. It's, we have a good time, and seeing what Mrs. BP and BP are doing, and her school, the KIPP school. It's incredible. And I mean, as Cursive said, representation matters, right? Like it does. And they it is awesome that they get to see that in the streamers that she's showing them too. I mean, and there's not a lot of us, but there's some of us, there's not a lot of female half Black streamers, but here you go. You got one. So like, I think it's great that she's showing them that. And teaching them, and ESL is a very hard thing to teach. I cannot imagine. She's talking about the if clauses on a play, right? And I only speak one language, which is English, and I still have to read the play about 12 times. And I'm like, wait, but if I discarded 2 dogs, and I mean, I just can't imagine trying to put that in another language. So, I'm proud of them. I'm pumped that they're in our community. It's not surprising to me. And I hope that if you're in here watching now live Friday, April 10th, or if you're watching later in recording and you have anything you want to share with them donation wise for their school, for their kids, that you reach out to them either at BP Card Company on Whatnot or at bpcardcompany@yahoo.com.
Yeah. And it sounds like it might be spreading to other schools within the community too, and within the that county or region of the state. So I mean, anything, the more kids we can help, the more the better it is for everybody. And I just want to mention too that I think there were 5 children that had not been sponsored yet. They are now all sponsored.
Not surprised.
So yeah, there are no more children to sponsor at this point. So thank you to everybody who sponsors a child, the remaining children there. And hopefully they'll now be able to have a second break with even more kids in it and stuff, and do it again pretty soon.
Yeah. It sounds like they have the wait list for it. I mean, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah. She said what, they have 18 on the wait list as it is. So
Yeah. And there's 17 kids in the tournament. So I think is what
Yeah.
she said. So their wait list is larger than the tournament. That's,
right.
for middle schoolers too, who aren't the, easiest to engage bunch of kids,
It's a very hard age.
Mhm.
Those ages are very tough.
So on a Saturday, right? You're choosing on your Saturday to wake up, go in. You're going to school on Saturday. I mean, if that doesn't tell you what Boba's doing.
I used to do that, but it was called
schoolers.
detention.
Saturday detention.
The Breakfast Club.
Guys, I just want a quick shout out to just the team, like Frenchie and the team, because they've created this and they attract these kinds of people. So this is not like by chance, like all the good people here and we're talking with and all the good people that we see and support one another. That's top down. And it's been like that since I've been around. And it's really wonderful to be a part of.
Man.
KJ,
So
I don't think we're going to be able to top this.
No, I just have goosebumps. I'll start crying. I'm such a softie.
I know. I was getting a little misty myself. It was very
a little
tough.
bit klimt. No, you really will, though.
Eric, what do you have coming up this weekend? Do you have any breaks, or what's your on
No,
your
I ran
schedule
a
here?
single show last night. It was a crowded night of streaming. Quite a few people were on, but shout out to Radish. I was able to enter all my cards into a collection and then export them to Whatnot, images included. So saved me a tremendous amount of time. And it was nice. Every card that I pulled up had a picture, had the description, had the power level, had the weapon type. I didn't have to type any of that information in to Whatnot. So very seamless process. I was able to get pre-bids on a lot of the cards, so people who weren't able to attend the show could also participate. But yeah, Suns basketball schedule has my weekends locked down. So my streaming schedule is going to be mostly Monday through Friday, and looking to try to go full time with breaks here soon. But next week we'll do another Griffey break and keep that magic going until Tecmo.
How did the single show go? Was it good?
Went well. Yeah, very well. We ran a couple Bojaxes were sold. Started them at $1. Yeah, so had some heavy hitters in there. Coliseum 185, Coliseum Steel.
Okay.
And then there was a Brawl Blizzard that ran as well. So
very nice.
In what position basketball does your son play?
He's a guard. He's a tall guard. Think of he's got Cooper Flag in his dreams every night. So that's who he's modeling his game after.
Very nice. And he's got a pretty good game.
He does, man. He's got a hell of a shot. We'll see how far this can take him.
Got that. From
well, if you want him to come to Syracuse, I can.
Yeah,
I know the head coach.
Yeah, game time.
Texas got it in, so
I know a guy.
That would be amazing if he could get to that level. I'd be the most proud dad in the world.
And what grade is he in? I'm sorry.
He's in 7th grade right now.
Oh, so okay, so he's got a few years.
He does.
Okay, awesome. Seth.
Yes.
What do you got coming up this week?
Well, so I'm extending our time off because we're actually redoing the studio. So Miss Mainly, she's she wants to create a space that's like, she calls it like this vibe where you'd want to come hang out. So I actually have a lot of stuff being delivered here. Hopefully not this weekend, but the next I'll be ready, but I may not have everything set up. So it may be pushed out to the following. Stay tuned for that though.
Okay. So under construction for the time being.
Right. You got it.
All right. And Anthony, how's it going at the mall? You're at a big card show at the moment?
It is not a mall this time around. We're at the Great Lakes Collectors Convention. This is a massive 500-600 booths, I believe, We're in Independence, Ohio. So if you're in Northeast Ohio, come hang out. They got a great big group of signers. I know someone mentioned more soccer players. Hope Solo is going to be here. Ozzie Newsome, Joe Thomas, Eric Metcalf, and our very own Bernie Kosar. So if I can get Bernie to say, hey, Bernie, you're going to be in the next set. Let's help me promote it a little bit. We are going to be doing a case break tomorrow morning before our good friend Ham Fam. So we will lead into that. And then we will also be doing an additional case break Sunday morning. So while you're in church,
what is happening?
No, right? I don't know, but I will take it.
We have incoming fire. Everybody under your desks.
Feel free to put some bids in. We are going to be doing some random hero stuff. We're trying to scrounge together some chasers for you guys. But it'll be a good time putting Boba again on the map at some of these bigger shows. Trying to be loud and just having a good time and hopefully fielding a lot of questions.
Awesome. And I don't think anybody said. I think somebody did say it, but I don't think we got our producer got the cue. Radish price guide.
Borilla.
Oh.
Got Boba cards? Don't guess the price. Look up their value now at radishpriceguide.com.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh, he's so cute.
So, Anthony, I feel like in my head you're gonna get hit in the side of the face by like a flying gym ball. It looks like you're about to get whacked.
Or like you're at like amateur wrestling.
No, this place is massive. It's an indoor track, so people are probably running like 200, 400 in here. It's pretty massive. There's tables, as far as the eye can see. I'm excited. This is probably the biggest event that I've been to. So,
is it easy to flip your camera? Can you show us, or is that don't mess with your?
You're gonna. That is a big room. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, definitely a dodgeball is coming in.
You think
for sure.
Yeah. Wait, so this is only one building. There's multiple buildings here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole complex then.
Yes,
like
exactly. So they're taking over. I believe this is Independence High School, and they're taking over every building they have. So the signers will be in a different location that we've walked through, but I'll be bugging them and just randomly yelling Bo Jackson Ballerina in the background. I'll
You need to make a bell. Bo Jackson bell.
I did. I brought some of my merch. I brought some PC. I brought some stuff to kind of hang out that people have been taking pictures of. Even my mailer from the Techno set I brought out. Like maybe Bernie wants to sign that. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool. Holy smokes.
That was a great mailer. It was a very cool mailer.
It was.
That's awesome, Anthony. Great. Can't wait to see the next break. And Rue,
yes.
When are you guys breaking next? I see you're in you're in full wardrobe. You're full preparing.
Wardrobe, yeah.
You're very method. You're like Daniel Day-Lewis of the Breakers.
Wait, are those actual readers or are they please me?
No, but they are so foggy. It's like they could use this in like teaching teenagers like why to not drink, right? It's like, whoa.
They're like beer goggles.
Yeah. So I can only wear them for a very limited amount of time, hence why they were not on the whole show.
Speaking of beer.
Yeah. Speaking of beer, yes, no, we're going to Grandma's house. It's her 90th birthday.
Nice.
She loves to bake cookies. She loves linoleum. We're going to do a case break 1:30 Eastern on Sunday. So random single hero. Always a good time. A lot of fun givvies. And
boom.
Look at that. Boom. I knew I paused. I'm learning.
It sounds like a good opportunity to raid a friend on Sunday for me. So
there you go.
10 a.m. It should work out perfectly that maybe we can raid into you. Wake up with your coffee with Cursive in the morning and then come get lunch with Rue.
Coffee.
Yeah.
And sing your hymns, bid on Boba, you know it.
And watch the final round of the Masters with Rue.
Yes. And cookies. We'll have lots of cookies. Grandma loves her cookies, man.
Individually wrapped, silly.
Awesome.
Is that what Sully said? Oh God, I gotta look at that. That's so funny. But yeah, so it's a great weekend of breaking.
Rue, I think we got like 30 seconds.
I know. It went so fast.
Oh, I know. It's awesome. This was a phenomenal show. Thank everybody. Rue, take us out.
Yes, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ham fam, we will see you tomorrow. BP, you all know how to get a hold of Mrs. BP and Mr. BP if you want to support. We appreciate you all here on Good Morning Bo. We will see you Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern for our 9-minute show.